Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the difference of squares. So where this name comes from is that the difference being subtraction, and then x squared is a perfect square, and this constant right here, this c value, is also going to be a perfect square. So we're going to talk about how to factor this situation, and then also to do that last step of solving. So the first thing that I want to point out is that since I have two terms, this is still in standard form of a quadratic, so we still have to have an a, a b, and a c. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in that b value of 0x. So I get x squared plus 0x minus 4 is equal to 0. So now if we break down what we've learned about quadratics, the factors of this constant, when I add them together, it should equal 0, which means they cancel out. So therefore, these factors have to be exactly the same, just opposites of each other. So plus or minus. Now when I think about 4, that's obviously going to be 2 and 2. So one's positive, one's negative. Because 2 take away 2 is equal to 0. So those are my two factors. X, and then 2 and 2, plus minus equals 0. And then we finish this one off. X plus 2 equals 0. X minus 2 equals 0. And so my answers are x equals negative 2 and x equals positive 2. So the answers are negative 2 or positive 2. Now some of you might find an easier way to do this. Usually when you're dealing with a binomial, there's always an easier way. And what I'd recommend doing is that you could add 4 to both sides. X squared equals 4. And then when you square root both sides, you get x equals 2 times 2 is 4. But also negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. So that's what gives you that negative 2 as well. So this is kind of the guess and check. This is kind of using some deductive reasoning, but what we're going to focus on today is factoring these problems and solving them. So whichever way you prefer to do, you are free to do. All right, good luck. Take a look at the assignment.